Okay, so for those of you all in the United States, happy belated Thanksgiving. That was just yesterday. Hopefully, you guys all had an enjoyable day with family, friends, and good food. For today, we are gonna start stream with playing Venba. This was on sale on Steam, so I decided to grab it. It was something I did have that did catch my eye, but I didn't look too much deeply into it. And I looked into it again. So Venba is a short narrative cooking game where you play as an Indian mom who immigrates to Canada with her family in the 1980s. Cook various dishes and restore lost recipes, hold branching conversations, and explore South Indian food in this story about family, love, and loss. So, the last time I did any type of cooking narrative game was when I did a Taste of the Past, and I cried. I was pretty emotional for that game actually. So I'm expecting that I will probably cry in this game. But we'll see. We will see. This is meant to be a short game, I think, like an hour and a half to 2 hours, and then we'll probably switch games to something else that I already have installed in my library and everything. But yeah, so we're just gonna start. So I already adjusted the options for the volume, and we're just gonna go right into playing. Think well before you dare, and never ruminate once in action. 1988. Okay, so I guess this is pictures of our family. This is the calendar. It makes me think of like growing up and going to the Asian supermarket, and you just be given like the Chinese calendars and everything to hang in your house and all that. Leaving already? Ayo, sorry. Did I wake you? What time is it? I should probably move my character. Give me 1 second. Okay. Hopefully this will be less in the way and everything. 8. How are you feeling? Tired or nauseous? She looks tired. But maybe she's tired because she's nauseous? Let's say tired. Just like yesterday. Okay. I'll call your school and say you can't come in today. I was just about to leave for work. You should go back to sleep. What about your lunch? There is some leftover idli batter and garlic chutney from yesterday. You can steam some idlis quickly. I don't know if I can figure all that out. It's okay. I was just about to leave. It's just idlis? Very easy. I'm gonna apologize for any mispronunciation during this playthrough. It'll take me too long, Venba. Don't worry. I can just survive on the coffee machine. Okay, or fine, I'll make it then. I feel like I would say fine, I'll make it then. Like, I feel like this is something I would end up saying actually myself. Wait 5 minutes. Venba, really, it's fine. No. I need to make lunch for myself anyway. Yeah, that's even something I would do, is like just play it off as like something I would do it for myself. So I might as well just get up and just do it. Just tell the school I'll be done in a minute. Okay. Oh. This Ari sounds really somber. So, our name is Venba. I look so tired. Okay, let's get this done fast. Although... Oh... Oh, that already got me right there. Should I try my mother's recipe for once? The way I make idlis are never as soft as hers. And they would always cheer me up when I'm feeling sick. I should just make them her way today. If the recipe is still readable, that is. This is a really interesting thing. It makes me think almost like Cooking Mama, I think. I've never actually played a Cooking Mama game, but I guess here's the batter, here's the water, our stove, our cookbook, and this might be like a plate to put the idlis on. Idli plate, towel, cooker, water and batter. Oh, so this is like a drop lid. So you put it on top and it keeps the moisture in, but the steam can go through. Holes to let the steam through. These also have holes so the batter can cook. Make sure to, or it will leak. So this is faded. Arrange plates so steam can cook batter properly. Okay. I have not made idli with these kind of plates before. The only difference from mine seem to be the holes on the plate. Oh wait, this is a towel! Okay, so my guess is so that it doesn't get too wet or too moist, you have to put the towel, so that blurred out thing, maybe that has to do with the towel. Because that is something I actually do when I do some cooking, is especially when I'm steaming, to prevent too much moisture, I'll sometimes get a towel that's big enough, and put it, sometimes I have to tie it to the top of the lid, but this way it can help trap any moisture from dripping down, and everything like that, like condensation. I wonder if that's what that is for. Just because it has a hole right here, so it makes sense why we have this here and everything. The only difference from mine seems to be the holes on the plates. The recipe also calls for towels. I'm not sure why, but Amma swears this method makes the idlis a lot softer. Okay, so check the book again. So okay, so that's the lid. Okay, so that's the idli plate. So water. Okay. And okay, so we actually put this. No, wait, put the powder. Okay, so did I put it in here? Okay. I should close the lid before turning it. Okay, so they want a specific order. We're gonna put the towel. What? No, I'm pretty sure I do. I'm pretty sure I do. Or, okay. No? Oh, okay, so you do this. No? Oh, okay, so I guess you do multiple? Okay. Now, can I... I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to cover the towel. But okay. Maybe... No? Okay, I don't know. I feel like I'm supposed to use the towel because of the way the holes are. But it's not letting me. Okay, that should be long enough. Let's remove the lid and see how it turned out. It seems the the batter leaked through the whole plate holes and spilt everywhere. Let's try again. Okay. Will you let me? Will you let me do this? What? Okay. Okay, so... Oh, so they want... Okay, so they actually want the towel on the plate and then the batter. Okay. So I guess it's like like learning experience type of thing, whereas like you cook it the way you normally would and then try to figure out what to do differently. Okay, let's see how this turns out. That should be long enough. Let's remove the lid and see how it turned out. It looks like only the bottom plate cooked. Maybe the steam from the water didn't reach the upper plates. There must be an orientation of these plates that would let the steam pass freely. Again. Okay, so... that. Put that in there. Put the batter. Okay. Oh! I can actually turn it! Okay, so... Right, because here... Arrange the plates so steam can cook the batter properly. Okay, so... I'm gonna have it oriented this way. And then... Actually, do I turn now? Maybe? Okay, so let's do it this way, right? If I eat the plate now, will the steam actually... Okay, so I have to keep aligning it, right? Okay, let's try now. Okay. Okay, so you can see the holes now. So that's good. That's good. And then do I rotate this now? Yes. And then this way. Okay. This is really cool, like, to learn how to cook, like, South Indian food like this. Because, like, the closest I've ever done is, like, butter chicken or tikka masala. And I've done, like, a chickpea one and everything. So it's really cool to, like, learn some new dishes like this. It's done! Oh! Little faces! That's so cute! Oh wow, you even took the time to make our faces. I think you forgot about my beard, though. You really didn't have to do this. What else could I do? My husband can't figure out idlis. Venba, I told you to go to sleep. You've been feeling sick and exhausted. You didn't have to cook. But it's like a cultural thing, though. It's like almost like a obligation and expectation. Like, I get it. Like I get it. It's not a big deal if I skipped lunch once. Pavalan, you're making me choose between resting and letting you starve. That's not a fair choice to me. You're not letting me starve. I know, but that's what it feels like. I absolutely get this feeling. I get it. Hello, Max. Welcome to the stream and thank you for the follow. How are you today? And even if I had let you leave, I couldn't sleep peacefully. I would, like, for lunch, like, that's not a big issue. Like, I just wouldn't be able to sleep peacefully in this case. I'd feel too guilty. I know I shouldn't, but you know I would. Is it so hard for you to cook, even on days like this? Not bad. That's good to hear. Glad that you're doing well enough. I'm doing alright. Trying out this game. And I'm enjoying it so far. Have you ever played this game before? You're right. Sorry. Did you look for tickets back home? Yes, it's expensive, but we can manage it. So, do you think we should go? I don't know. Let me ask the boss again if he can make me full-time. But unless the school gives you more shifts, I wonder what I do for work. Or my boss changes his mind. It's going to be tough to stay in Canada. You know, there are other options, but I wouldn't mind going back. I'm sure I can teach again at my old job. First time seeing it? What's it about? So it's a short narrative game that focuses on the female character here, Venba. Hi Star, how are you today? Hope you are doing well. And so we play as this mom who immigrates to Canada with her family in the 1980s. We are making like South Indian food and having conversations. And from the Steam description, it's about family, love, and loss. So I had a friend that actually played it. I was just talking to them earlier, and they were saying that they had a mutual friend of ours play this game who actually felt really emotional about this game. So I feel like I'm gonna cry eventually at some point in the game, but I'm really excited. It's also really cool to like learn about other cuisine. Like I never heard of I don't know if I'm gonna pronounce this correctly. I've been pronounced as Italy. So like learning how to make it in the game was actually a really interesting thing. It gives me like Cooking Mama vibes, but like you follow this, like my mother's in this Venba's mother's cookbook, and there's like some brief descriptions and some words faded out, so you kind of have to figure out and troubleshoot how to make these dishes correctly and everything. But yeah, you're hope I'm doing well. Thank you, Star. I'm doing all right. I'm sorry you're feeling would you like to talk about it? Like, if you want to DM me or anything, but if not, that's okay. Or you can put it in the venting channel, whatever the case is for you. But I hope you feel better as the day goes on for you. And I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. And Max, if you are in the US, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving as well. Sounds interesting and insightful. Yeah. So I'm really interested to see this because I played a game last year, A Taste of the Past, which focuses on Chinese families, and like the idea of grief and loss and food and like food being a love language for a lot of Asian culture and everything. And I really relate to that myself. That one I also cried. I haven't published the VOD for that one on YouTube yet, just because I feel like I got way too emotional in that game. But yeah. So hopefully you enjoy your time here watching the stream. You're in the UK, so rain and well, just rain. Okay. Hopefully it's not like a really harsh torrential downpour or anything like that. My time zones might be a little off, so you're like, I want to say you're like 6 hours ahead from where I'm on. Like I'm on East Coast, like near New York. So like it's like 1 in the morning, almost 2 in the morning for you, I'm guessing. I could be off, but it's been a while since I've like kept track of the different time zones and everything. Okay. So midnight, so almost 1 o'clock there for you. Okay. Yeah, I used to try to keep track of time zones and everything, because I had friends like all over the case and everything. But yeah, also like sometimes spotty a little bit, in terms of remembering the different time zones and all that. Because like once you have like daylight savings, that's what like throws me off. It's like, oh, is this still like this time, or is it like an hour more? Like it's it gets a little spotty that way. And there's nothing really keeping us here. That would be nice. Okay, well, why don't you leave with me now? I'll walk you to the doctor's office before I go to work. Oh no. I'm sure all I need is some sleep. You've been saying that for 2 days now. Come on, I'll walk you. Doctors are free here. The art is so pretty. I really like the art style here. Also, the music is so good. Oh, there I am making more idlis with what's left of the batter. Venba, are you home? What did the doctor say? I look so much happier now. Like, I feel like after going to the doctors, it's like life just came back to me. So I'm hoping that this was good news from the doctor. Going to get some sleep. It was nice to meet me. You like my design and keep up the... Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest of your night, and hopefully you can get a good night of sleep and everything. Definitely feel free to come by to any future streams. I do play horror games most times, so if that's not your cup of tea, you can always just come by, say hi, and then hop off if you need to, because horror games is not for everybody, and I totally understand that. But thank you very much. I appreciate it. So the boss didn't even consider it. Unless a miracle happens, I say we start packing. What? What's with you? You never told me what the doctor said. Well, I think you should eat first. So tired? Nauseous was an option, actually. I wonder if if Venba is pregnant. I wonder if that's what the doctor is telling me. Thank you, Max. Take care of yourself. Eat Lee's again? Ah! What has gone into you today? Oh, she made faces on the Itlies, and she wants him to pay attention. She's pregnant. Oh, that changes things for them, I imagine. So I guess this means we have a reason to stay. I mean, raising a child back home wouldn't be so bad either. But there's a chance at a very different life here. It's only going to get more expensive though, and we're barely scraping by as it is. Oh, this is the stress. We can't provide everything other parents would be able to. What if... okay, hold on. What if they resent us for that when they grow up? The struggle is definitely real. Maybe moving back to India is the best option after all. But then they could resent us for taking away this opportunity. It's definitely scary being a parent, like all the stuff you have to think about as a parent. What do you think, Venba? Why aren't you saying anything? She's just like, I'm just listening to you. I don't know. It's funny to see you worry like this. Are you not worried? I don't know. I feel very calm for some reason. That makes one of us. Avalon, don't worry. I'm sure they will turn out just fine. How can you be so sure? It's our child. How else could they turn out? Let's see. I'm guessing that they do like a time skip now. Being outshone by one's children is a universally desired form of sweet defeat. 1994. So we went from 1988 to 1994, and we have a son. Okay. My name is Pavalan, sir. Pavalan, sir. Gavin? Where did you run off to? Sir, it would be my privilege to work with you. Pardon me, sir? I don't have time to play, Gavin. I have a lot of work to do. So their couch, you can see the patches here on the left. I'm pretty sure this is the same couch in 1988, so they've been able to keep this couch going for quite a while. Yes, sir. I've managed transport of hundreds of units of inventory per day. Pardon me, sir? Kevin, there you are. Question, how do I know when pasta is cooked? So what type of pasta is it first? Also, did you salt the salt in the pasta water is just to help like drop the boiling point, and also to season your pasta. But I also find that depending on the shape of pasta, that can kind of change a little bit of the cooking time. So it kind of that's what I would ask first is like, what type of pasta are you currently cooking? The other part you could do is you salted the pasta. It's protein angel hair. Okay, so you have a thin pasta, but the protein, that's gonna change things up a little bit. So what you could do is take a bite of the pasta, and you don't have to eat it. Just take a bite so you can see it. And in the middle of the angel hair, and this is something you could do with like spaghetti noodles, linguine, fettuccine, and all of that. You might see a white inside to the pasta. If it takes up majority of the pasta once you bite into it, then it's probably needs to be cooked longer. If it's like only like a little bit in the middle, then it's usually pretty good. It also depends on your type of firmness. So like I like al dente pasta, so I like a little bit of bite to my pasta, but some people like to have it more tender. The thing about preferring tender is when you remove the pasta from the water, the residual heat is going to keep cooking the pasta. Like not too much, but like you want to be a little bit careful on how tender you take it out at. It's also like if there's like a gummy feel to the pasta, then you overcooked it. So a lot in my experience when it comes to cooking pasta, it's a lot about feeling, like how it looks on the inside, or even like the gumminess if you prefer more tender pasta. Hi Skis, how are you today? How long have you kept it in the boiling water? That's good. Glad to hear you're doing good. Hopefully you got enough hydrates and stretches earlier when you were streaming. But generally, if you have had it in the water and you had put it when it was like boiling, I would say average is like maybe 8 to 10 minutes. Since you got into the stream? Okay. So when was that? 7:46 here. And so it's been a little bit like 10 minutes. So it should be good then if you had put it in like right as it was boiling, the pot of water, and then you stirred it a few times too. But yeah, so I would say it should be cooked right around now then. But if you do the bite test and you see the inside and also like the texture like as you bite it, then you should be good. But again, you don't have to actually eat the part you bite. You just need to just be able to like look on the inside and just notice the chew to the pasta itself. Hopefully that all makes sense. What are you wearing? Where's your shirt? It's a cape! Take that off. Let's get you dressed. No! I like it! That job was in India, sir, but... Kevin, wait there. Don't run. Oh, to be a kid. Gavin, come back here. This has become a routine now. So 1988 is when I realized I was pregnant. So I'm assuming that my child was born in 1989. It's currently 1994. So they're about 3 years old. 3-4 years old maybe, depending on when, like where they are and everything, all that stuff. Yes, sir. Bachelor of Science in Physics, sir. That towel is so dirty. So the aisle and then the dot. It's kind of like a text speech thing. Like the best way I could say is like think like Naruto, like the datebayo, or like Prince of Tennis, like the maramara dane. It's just like these little like verbal quirks and everything. Here, wear this shirt, Ghana. No! But sir, you can just take me on a probation period, maybe. I'm driven, self-started, and a quick learner, sir. Oh, he's having employment problems right now. So, Skis, what are your plans for the rest of the evening? And also, how was the rest of your Thanksgiving yesterday? The pictures you shared look good. Put this on, Kana. Hurry up now. But I don't want to. Speak in Tamil, Kevin. I can't even understand what you're saying. You don't have to pay until then. Please, Kana. I understand, sir. Yes, good boy. Okay. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for considering me. Good day. He does not look happy. Hello, Mr. Bachelor of Science. What happened? Same old. They didn't buy the hundreds of units of inventory story, or I'm telling you, it's time for it to go. We'll think about this. How was my Thanksgiving? Was alright. My social battery was pretty dead at the end of it, but it was good. How was your star? I'm gonna say this one. What? My beard? This is a phone interview. Your clean shave theory doesn't hold water here. I spend half these calls asking them to repeat themselves. I should watch cartoons with Kevin. Oh, the English barrier. If I can understand those shows, maybe I can understand these people too. Yay! We can watch Batman together, Appa. Yes, but your son is going to forget Tamil at this rate. Did you know his friends call him Kevin? What's wrong with that? Speak in Tamil, da. Well, what's wrong with that? It's only one letter that's different anyways. Names tell stories. It's a way for people to learn about you and where you're from. You shouldn't be afraid to correct your friends. Yeah, that's how that's how it is with our names, my siblings and everything. We don't have like traditional American or Western names. So it's often a lot about correcting other people about how to pronounce our names. And my dad hated when people would try to give us nicknames because it he saw it as like being disrespectful of our names and everything. But yeah, that English barrier is definitely a real thing. And also like losing like the mother language and all of that. Like even for me, I struggle speaking Khmer. I didn't even know I was Vietnamese till I was like well into high school. And my parents and my family predominate the Cambodian part of our culture, so we don't even know that much Chinese or anything like that. I can understand for the most part, but I don't speak very well. It's your name, after all. Who else is going to tell them? And Gavin means beautiful. It's such a lovely name, and it suits you so well. I don't want to be beautiful. I just want to be Kevin. He's brighter than us, Venba. He's learned to adapt. We haven't. You know, he aced yesterday's English quiz. He did? Really? Good job. We should celebrate Dakana. What do you want to eat? I'll make something special. Oh! Can we order pizza? Speaking Tamil, Gavin. I want pizza. Oh, so it's yellow, it means they're talking in English, and when it's not yellow, they're speaking in Tamil. How about we make something at home? Like parota, dosa, idiyappam, ghee dosa, biryani, curry dosa. No, I'm tired of all of these. I said I want pizza. Extra cheese, extra toppings. You eat pizza all the time. Gavin, have you ever had buttu? No. What's that? Oh, I've only seen my mother make it before. It's a lot of fun to make. Reminds me of a rocket. Oh, this is interesting. So yeah, like I think of the different foods, I think biryani was the one that stuck out the most, and dosas. Rocket? Yes, a lot of steam comes out when you make it. It looks just like a rocket launching. It does? Yes. But you know what? Let's just order pizza. The manipulation. It's the child manipulation tactic. Like they create interest and then back off. There's no rocket, but you get a nice cardboard box. Will it really look like a rocket launch? Do you want to see? That was funny. Alright, let's get started. I haven't made this before, but Amma has a recipe on it. Hopefully it's readable. Where's the rocket? We need to make the flour first, da. Okay. Honestly, not sure how it was. Oh? How do you mean, Star? The food was good. We did prepare a lot. But like it was like more like a lot of options. So like we didn't. I mean, we had leftovers, but not a lot of leftovers. The turkey came out good. It was not dry at all. And then the spatchcock chicken that I did also was not dry. It was a little bit time heavy, so I'll have to be a little bit more mindful when I do the compound butter next time. Yeah, everything came out good, and it was just, you know, just a lot of people, and it was just a little tiring and everything. But yeah, so we have, okay, let's read the book. Puttu flour, 500 grams of rice and water. Blend the rice. Separate the fine rice from the chunks. Something chunks. And then combine 500 grams of fine rice with the water. I think we have to sift it, right? Sift the chunks, I'm assuming. Let's make some flour. When do we get to the rocket part? Soon, da. Be patient. Okay, so the rice has been soaked. Let's blend it. Okay, now it's been blended. Hold on, what am I supposed to do? Blend the rice, separate fine rice from the chunks. So how do I sieve it? I should shake the sieve over the towel to catch everything. Okay, so I had to bring it to the sieve. Okay, so I actually have to shake it now. And that's gonna be what allows for that. Okay. And then, well, recipe says adding flour to the rice is the final step. Do you think this is right? No. This is way too runny. We must have added less than 500 grams of rice. We need to find a way to use all of it. Okay, so let's blend the rice again. Okay. And then sieve it. Okay. Let's try putting this back in and then blend it. Okay. And now we sieve it again. Still have some chunks, so let's keep doing it. And we're just gonna keep doing it until we have no more chunks. Okay, and then we put it in the water. I think this is perfect. Why does this feel like flour even though there was so much water? We have to mix the water and flour little by little. The final consistency should feel like slightly wet sand. You feel it. It was your first time preparing for Thanksgiving, so not sure if it was actually good or not. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I get that. Well, how did you feel about it? Did you like how it came out? Or were there any parts of it that you wish could have gone a little bit better or different than how it was? That wasn't too hard. Amma, when will we get to the rocket? He's really insistent on that rocket. So let's take a look at the book again. Oh, this is torn through. So we have flour and coconut. We have 4 tablespoons of something, 3 tablespoons of another, and then water. Then put the coconut layers as far from each other as possible. So I'm assuming that this is coconut and this is the flour. Okay. So we want coconut, flour, coconut flour, coconut. Assemble the parts so that water steams and cooks what's above. The tricky part is figuring out how much rice and coconut is needed, and in what order. Coconut can crumble easily. Okay, so this is the mold. We want to do water first. Oh, okay, so it goes here. Okay. Okay, and then we do coconut. Then 2 things of flour. Then coconut. 2 things of flour. And coconut. And then we put the lid on. Then we put this on our burner. And then we cook it. It's lunchtime, Gavin. Okay, let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. We did it! Wow! That was so cool! Venba, I can't believe it didn't fall. And we got the achievement that we actually made the recipe without messing up. So that was actually really, really cool. Amma, can we do that again? Oh, that's awesome. We are unable to offer you our secondary teacher position at this time. However, we encourage you to apply again next year. Oh, is he asleep? I think so. Gavin? Yes, he is. Good. So that interview, another dead end? Yes. I think I knew that before I took the call. No relevant Canadian work experience. We'll keep you on file. I don't know. I feel like I deluded us into thinking we can make it work here. Oh, don't worry. I'll go to the employment office again tomorrow. What? I know you don't like Suresh, but I think you should take that sales job at his company. I think this is more consistent to how I feel about this. I mean, like, so is this. It's all about who you know here, or we really are at the end of our rope. I think I think at the end of our rope. We're behind on rent again. We haven't sent money home in a while. I thought moving here would be a chance to start over. But even here, we still have to beg people, like Suresh. It's not begging. I know. I'll call him tomorrow. Thank you. But honestly, I think you're more qualified for sales than I am. I mean, the way you saw Gavin on the Butu today. You're really good with kids. I can't believe you're having a hard time teaching in school. Well, it's not like teaching back home. It makes me worry about Gavin. Why? Well, back home, I could get the class to laugh, open up, get them in the mood to learn, you know? But it's harder here. What does that have to do with Gavin? I just feel that there's a wall between me and my class. I can't connect with them. They lead very different lives than we did. And I feel that same wall growing around Gavin. How do you mean? What if I can't connect with Gavin? It's so hard to even talk to him. It just feels like he's growing further away from us. I think it's this one. Like, yes, it's hard. Like, it'll be hard, like, as Gavin gets older. But I feel like, especially as he gets more of that blended culture or getting more into like Western culture or anything like that, I feel like the different experiences is going to be that wall. Like right now, he's like willing to like be convinced and everything, but like I feel like the culture is going to be a thing. The other day, he told me he wished he had his own room like his friends. Still full skis? Well, that means that you had a good time with your food yesterday, so that's good. Also, hi Chaosis. How are you doing? How was the rest of your stream? Because I was lurking and everything. But yeah, thanks for coming by. He said he needs his privacy. What 5-year-old needs privacy? Okay, so he is 5. So wait, did I do math wrong? I might have done math wrong. Womp. I could have sworn it was like 1988 and then 1994. Wait, 1, 2, 4. Okay, so maybe I was just off by a number then. Okay. Can you even imagine asking for something like that when you were a kid? It's like he's in a different world than us. Well, it's more than just that. He doesn't eat lunch at school, or he's not interested in anything we do. I mean, he's 5, but like, I get it. Like, it definitely is something where it's like hard to eat like traditional food at school, because like the looks or the comments, it's like even as young as 5 years old, it's like really sensitive and everything. So I'm gonna say he does not eat lunch at school. He brings it back every day with some excuse. I don't know if the other kids make fun of him for it, or if he's embarrassed. I don't know. I'm worried. These things bother me too. But we chose to bring him up here, not him. We did it because we thought he'd have a better life here. And he does. This place comes with better education and opportunities. But it also comes with its own culture, language, values. We can't pick and choose the ones we want and ask him to ignore from the others. I think it's natural that any kid wants to fit in, right? Yes, maybe. It's just scary. Don't worry, Venba. He'll turn out just fine. How are you so sure? He's our child. How else will he turn out? Oh, that's an echo to the first chapter. Like when he was like worried about like, are they gonna be able to give a good life? And now it's like reversed between the two of them now. So like he's using her words in this situation. Oh, that's such a nice detail right there. Oh, that was so sweet. Those fallen from their resolve are stripped of respect, like hair fallen from the head. So 1 year later, 1995. Go on. Tell her. His name is Pavalan. He's my dad. P A V A L A N. She says Appa is not at the office. Hi, Zeki. I'm doing alright. We're doing a short narrative game about cooking and family and loss. So we're doing this right now. And it's meant to be like an hour and a half to 2 hours. It might be a little bit longer depending on how much of a tangent I get with talking, but we'll see. How are you today? And how was Thanksgiving for you yesterday with your mom and your aunt? I hope you guys had a good time at the restaurant, not a diner. Restaurant, yes. Does she know what time he left? Do you know when my dad left the office? It's such an interesting detail, like that they're speaking English when it's yellow. It was good. That's good to hear that you're good, and it was nice to meet up. Nice. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, well, does she at least know? Oh God, please. Oh God, I'm getting a bad feeling here. Okay, does she at least know if he came in today? Did you see my dad today? Okay, ask her if he usually leaves with anybody. Maybe we can call them. Does he usually go home with someone? She says no. Dad usually leaves alone and he's very quiet. She says all the sales staff left at 5 p.m. today. She says he must have left then too. Okay, thank you. Oh no, please no. The food was so-so though. You might go somewhere else next year. That's fair. That's fair. Better luck next time then. Oh god. Why are we walking through the park, Amma? Do you think Appa will be here? I don't know, Ghana. Sometimes your Appa loves to walk instead of taking the bus. If he decided to walk home from the office, it should be through here. My Thanksgiving was alright. I posted the food in both my server and Cody's server, so if you want to check out the food, you can. It was a wide assortment of food, and everybody seemed to enjoy the food, so that was a good thing. My social battery was really dead by the end of it, though. I was really tired, and a little bit of pain too, but that's because I was on my feet all day. But yeah, so the turkey came out good. I did a good job with the salt brine and everything. So I had done like the wet brine for about 24 hours, then washed it off the brine as much as I could, and then let it air dry for about 12 hours until it was time to cook. And my brother handled the rest of like using like brown sugar to help with the browning process on the turkey. And then some other spices and seasoning. And then the roast chicken came out good. It was a little time heavy, so I need to be a little bit more mindful of the compound butter I use. Yeah, so it was good though. It was good. If he decided to walk home from the office, oh, we already read that there. But the lady said Appa left at 5. What's taking him so long? So it's interesting because like he's talking predominantly English now, while she's talking in Tamil. So I'm wondering if like they are just letting him talk more in English so that he can fit in better with his peers and everything. Because that's kind of what my parents did. When it came to when it came time for me to come to school and go to school, my parents stopped talking to me in Khmer. So because they wanted to make sure I had better English speaking skills so that I did not get put in ESL or anything like that. But I did lose a lot of my ability to speak Khmer. I used to even read and write a little bit in Khmer, but I'm not able to do that anymore now. So it's more about speaking now at this point for myself. The spread is impressive. Thank you. Yeah. My sister brought the mashed potatoes. She made a lot of mashed potatoes. She also did a whipped ricotta and hot honey with bread, which I don't think I took a picture of. My other sister brought the IKEA Swedish meatballs, and she brought the smoked salmon with cream cheese and capers. My cousin and my aunt brought shrimp cocktail and the mac and cheese. And then my partner's mom brought the chicken alfredo broccoli alfredo pasta, chicken alfredo pasta. My mom brought the stuffed shells. And then there's an assortment of sweets, which are too sweet for me. I can only have like the pumpkin pie. But yeah, it was an impressive spread. Everybody enjoyed the food. There were no issues about the food being dry or under seasoned or over seasoned in some ways. So it was good. It was a good first time hosting and everything. But I was telling my sisters and my family, it's like, yeah, next year I'm going down to Virginia to do the holiday with my dad's side of the family. So I'm gonna alternate, and my sister's like, no. they wanted me to be hosting every Thanksgiving. I cannot do that. I cannot do that every year. It's too exhausting. I will do every other year, and I'll just go down to Virginia, in between. Yeah, because my sister, like, they just like to do these like tradition things, and it's like, tradition is cool and all, but I can't. I don't have the social battery to host every year. My aunt handles Christmas Eve, so I will consistently go there. But I also told them that I might not be able to make a beef Wellington this year, depending on the prices on the tenderloin, and my sister was like, how much is it? I'll pay for it. You're like, you have to keep making the beef Wellington. And I said, it's like, well, right now beef prices are like, depending on like when you get it, is anywhere between like $180 to $200. Maybe at the cheapest like $160, $170. And my other sister was like, wait, really? I thought we were just having like an $80 meal with the beef Wellington. It's like, no, fuck no. It is so expensive. So expensive. And like, I mean, the timing component is not that bad. I've made it so many times that like the time put to it is not an issue. It's just so expensive. So yeah, they're becoming more aware of of these things now as I tell them. Do you think he went somewhere else first? But where would he go for this long? Oh, you didn't know it was expensive too. Yeah. So you know, like filet mignon, like the little fillets and everything, and like they're typically pretty pricey at a restaurant. Beef tenderloin. So it is essentially the beef tenderloin is comprised of, depending on how you cut and how thick, you could get maybe about like 8 pieces of filet mignon out of a tenderloin. So it typically does not have a lot of marbling, so not a lot of fat. It's very tender. And you need, typically to make a beef Wellington, you need the Chateaubriand, so the center cut of the tenderloin, and so yeah, and so typically I would just get the whole tenderloin, and then I will butcher it myself. I'll trim it myself. So usually we'll have like the chain, and I'll usually use that for stir fry or for my partner to make the beef bulgogi. And then sometimes we'll get like a small amount that's like not enough to be a full fillet, but more of a medallion. So like that'll usually be like date night or something like that, or a Valentine's Day dinner. And then the rest would be the Chateaubriand that I would use for a Wellington. But like to get it at Sam's Club, usually like we end up spending like about $170. I think last year was at $180, and that was my brother getting it from a local butcher for the tenderloin. Apparently prices for tenderloin drops after Christmas, which is cool and all, but you know, I need it for Christmas, so that doesn't help me. But if I do end up getting the tenderloin this year, there might be a cooking stream for that, as long as my laptop and everything doesn't like die on me or anything like that, and the setup's okay, it doesn't freeze and all that stuff like last time. Yeah, it's a lot for a homemade meal. So like you can look up like the Gordon Ramsay beef Wellington. So like the Chateaubriand, and so like it's, you have your center cut, and you put salt and pepper on it, and then you sear it until like you get a nice sear all around the tenderloin. You don't want to cook it too long. You just want to get it seared, so you want to make sure that your pan is super hot. And then you take it off, and as it's cooling down, you're gonna apply a brush of Dijon mustard all around. And after you've done that, then you're going to get your puff pastry, and hopefully it's been like not room temp. You don't want it to be so soft that it like falls apart, but you want it to be malleable enough. And you might have to roll it out to get to like, I'd say like 1/4 of an inch to a 1/2 inch thickness. And on your puff pastry, oh no, sorry, no, puff pastry is later. Okay, so hold on, let's skip ahead. So you have the meat, and then you put prosciutto, and you shingle it to be the length of the tenderloin, the cut. And again, I skipped ahead, but you would typically have a duxelle, mushroom duxelle. So that's where you have a very finely minced mushroom. You saute it in a pan until you get all the moisture out. It's gonna look like a paste, almost like pate. And you season with thyme, salt, pepper, maybe garlic powder if you want. And then you'll also add shallots if you want to. I do add shallots typically, and you also would make crepes. You could do an herb crepe or just a basic crepe, because what the crepe is going to do when you do all the wrapping stuff, it's going to seal in the juices so that when you bake it in the oven, the juices don't leak out as much. So you have your duxelle, you have your crepe, and you're going to have prosciutto. And you're going to first apply... So you do your crepe layer down first, then you do the prosciutto, then you do the duxelle, and then you put the tenderloin that has the Dijon mustard, and then you wrap it into a log, and I also have tinfoil, or not tinfoil, a plastic wrap, saran wrap, and you're gonna wrap it into a log, and you're gonna try to make it as tight as possible. You're just gonna make a little burrito baby with your crepe and prosciutto and duxelle, and your meat, and you're gonna wrap it up into a little burrito baby, and you're gonna put it in the fridge to rest and firm up for about 45 minutes. Overnight is a lot better. So what I usually do is I try to do it all over the course of like a day or two, so that I know that I don't overwhelm myself. And then after those 45 minutes of firming it up, then you have your puff pastry. You put the log onto the puff pastry, apply an egg wash layer around the edges of your puff pastry, and then you're going to roll the puff pastry with the log until it becomes a puff pastry log. And then you wrap up in tinfoil, let it go in the fridge, let it firm up, and then you have the oven at, I want to say like 350, 375, maybe 400. It depends on your oven. I always have to play around with it. So you have that heated up. You get your Wellington out. You get an egg wash, which is just like egg yolk and a splash of water. Brush the outside. You can also add and make it a little fancy and add scoring on the puff pastry, or add a lattice, or other little designs. And then you put it in the oven until it's the center is about 125, 130, because it's gonna rise to temp if you want that medium rare cut and all that stuff. Maybe 140. It depends on your preference. But yeah, so that is a really fast run through of how to make a beef Wellington. But you can also watch Gordon Ramsay make it. Joshua Weissman has made it. I think the guy that kicks the fridge has made it as well. But yeah, so when I edit this VOD, I'm probably gonna cut out this entire portion about how to make a beef Wellington. But yeah, so that's me rambling a little bit there. But I've been doing this for like since like 2018, 2019, so I've gotten used to doing it. I still have to like reference a video every so time, because I only make it once a year, twice a year if I'm helping my friend make it for Thanksgiving. But because it's been so expensive and everything, and he lives further away now, I don't help with it as much. But yeah, I forget if I had read this line already. But anyway, I don't know, Calvin. Enough with your questions. Oh, just wants to ask questions. Sorry, Ghana. I'm just worried about Appa. Why are you worried? Do you think something happened to him? No, I'm sure he's fine. You don't have to stay quiet, Gavin. Here, you can ask me anything you want. Anything? Yes, and I'll answer it. But only if you can ask it in Tamil. Okay? Oh, okay, I can do that. Ahem. Okay? Okay, I can do that. Oh, yeah, she really wants him to not lose the language. Why did that lady say that Appa is very quiet? He talks a lot at home. Oh, look at you go. See, you can speak Tamil when you want to. I don't know. Maybe it's that they don't talk to him. What do you mean? Nothing. He doesn't really like his job, Gavin. Maybe that's why. He was a writer back home, right? Did he like his job then? Oh yes, he loved to write. How come I never see him write at home? Well, he always writes when something bothers him. Back home, that used to be every day. Maybe you should bug him more. How did you and Appa meet? Or what did you do back home? I'd be curious about what she did. Same as here. I was a teacher. And not just a supply teacher. I taught math for 9th to 12th standard. Were you a cool teacher? What's a cool teacher? Fun and easygoing. Like, were the kids scared of you? Only kids named Gavin. Trying to make this a joke, huh? I don't know. I like to think I was good at it. My classes were always fun for the students. Though, I don't think I'm a cool teacher here. I miss those days. But you teach here too. It's not the same. Why not? I don't know. It's just not. Why did you move here? Or did you think you'll ever go back? What would I ask? If I was like 6 years old, talking to my parents, and if we had this opportunity to talk about this stuff. I think I would ask, like, do you think you'll ever go back? Where? India. Oh, I'd love to. But maybe not for now. We had a wonderful life there. I do miss it. But we didn't have you. And you are our life now. I think it'll be good for you if we stay here a bit longer. We can all go back once you're old enough. Actually, I think I made the wrong choice. I'm just thinking about it, but like, if I were to have that response as a kid, I would feel so much guilt. I would be thinking like, am I the reason why you're not happy? Like, I think I chose the wrong response based on what she was saying. Amma, I see Appa. Oh god, no. Please no. Please, please, please. This doesn't... Oh, I feel anxious right now. This doesn't feel good. Oh god. She's speeding up. She's speeding up. Oh. Okay, he's okay. He's okay, sort of. He has some blood, he has some scratches, but he's okay. He's okay. But he's not in bed. Oh, he's writing. Something's bothering him. Oh no. Complete the park level. Nothing, no matter how dear, should be sought at the expense of one's honor. 2006. So I guess he graduated high school? Oh, his glasses are still broken. Okay, I just finished cutting up the onions too. I think you should have everything you need. Yes, thanks, Ba. I'll go help Gavin pack. Oh, so he's going to college. Oh. What are you making this time? Oh, a lot of spices. Marinated meat, some tomatoes. Oh, biryani gravy. Oh. Okay, this recipe is completely unreadable. Layered biryani is really fancy. I've never made it that way before. But I've seen Amma make it the night before we left India. Maybe I can try remembering them. Remember, add all of these first. Okay, so there's like little hints here. Okay. So we want to toast our spices. These ingredients, they're so expensive. Amma, why are you going through all of this trouble? It's okay, Dee. It's a big thing to leave to another country. I don't know when I'll be able to cook for you again. Okay, so we want to toast our spices. Onions. There's a logic to the order you add these 4 ingredients in. You want all of them to fry in the oil nicely, but the ingredients you add first will always fry more in the oil than the one you add next. Right, so if I want onions to turn golden brown, they need to be fried the most. And remember, once you add tomatoes, they release so much water it's hard for anything to fry after. Okay. And then here's the beef, okay? Goes in after we add all the salt and powders. That order is important. And then add water and let it reduce. And how am I supposed to remember all of this? Don't worry, I've added all these instructions to the recipe book I gave you. Okay. Okay, so ginger garlic paste, you want to add that last. That's gonna burn like hella. I mean, it's gonna... Okay, so maybe the tomatoes go last. So onions first, probably the chilies, then the garlic paste, and then the tomatoes. Water to let it reduce, cardamom. So we want to add these spices. Cardamom, bay leaves. Fuck. Okay. So cardamom, bay leaves, fennel seeds, cloves. Okay, so whole spices first, okay? I wish you could see how much these cost. I thought I was doing all of this too, so that was my mistake. You would lose your mind over these prices. Okay, once these have toasted, we want to actually... Do I want to add the powders yet? Actually, we'll do that last. So we're gonna onion, chili, ginger garlic paste, tomatoes. Okay, I'm fixing these now, and I hope Gavin can appreciate it when he cooks these, if he ever does. Salt. Okay, so we want to add the marinated beef. And we're gonna add water. And it's gonna reduce. Oh, we already did that. Okay. Okay, and we're gonna reduce. And then we're gonna add the chili powder. That was the turmeric and the biryani masala. And add some salt. Oh, wait, no? Okay. So this, that. And I don't know. When I added the salt, it was wrong. So if I add salt again, is that still gonna be wrong? Yeah, okay. So this has been done. Do I add salt here? Okay. So I'm not getting the same issue. So now let's add the spices. No. Okay. So trial and error. We are doing trial and error. So maybe let's do this. Okay, so let's mix in those. The marinated beef. And then the water. Okay. Okay, so it was the spices, the salt, and then the beef and water. Okay. And now we just have to let it simmer for 30 minutes, and then we can start the layering. That took a few tries. That definitely took a few tries. The gravy is done. All that's left is the biryani. I hope I can finish it before Kevin leaves. Okay, time to layer the biryani. So let's look at the book. So 1, 2, and 3. Once done, let it sit low flame for 30 minutes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, hold on. Let me write this down because I'm gonna forget this. I'm gonna just take a picture. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, the second part is salvageable. I think the idea is to put everything in the pot, seal tightly, and let it simmer together. The 1, 2, 3 might refer to the different layers of gravy, rice, and other things. But in what order? Maybe I can try to remember. Okay, let's take a look here. I see. We just add all of these ingredients on top of the rice layer. And that's the final layer? Yes. What's wrong, Amma? Oh, Amma, why are you crying? You know we'll visit often, and once things are better, we'll come back here. This is our home. Where else will we go? I know, Ghana. It's just so far away. Okay, yeah, I was thinking like rice, because like I know like for my family, they like that toasty rice, so you want that like scorch on the bottom. So okay, so where's the gravy here? Okay, so I guess they're having the gravy in the, or okay, there we go. Wait, no, did I fuck up? Wait, did I fuck up? Fuck. Do I put cashews, ghee, cilantro, fried onions, saffron milk, and mint? What happens if I... Okay, so I pour that back in. Okay. So... maybe 1 is the gravy, so we'll take that out actually. And then we're gonna add rice. Okay. Then add the gravy again. Add rice. And then the toppings. I think this is right. I just have to cover it with the lid now. Okay, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that I have it right. I just need to keep the flame very low and let it all cook together. The rice will fully absorb all the moisture from the gravy, deeply flavoring it. I can't wait. should be good now. It looks amazing. Yeah, see, for me, it's like I'm thinking it's like we want that like toasty rice on the bottom. So, but we have successfully made biryani. But yeah. It looks really good, you know? How is it? Oh, so good. Beef really is the best. Oh, it's really good, Amma. I'm glad. I won't get many chances to cook for you like this again. Ah, Amma. Stop being so dramatic. I'm just moving out for university. Yes, Ghana, but we'll miss you. Have you packed everything? It's a long drive. We might have to get gas on the way. Oh, as it turns out, my friends are driving there today after all. No, give them the opportunity to drive you. So I'll be going with them. Oh. This way, you and Appa won't have to drive all day. I was looking forward to the drive. We could all spend some time together before we send you off. It's not a hassle at all for us to drive you. We'd love to. Last chance for us to annoy you with unsolicited advice. Ah, oh, Amma, that would be nice. But I think it's just easier this way. You can always annoy me another time. I'm wondering, like, I've noticed this, before. But, like, so, like, his text box has it, like, really clear at times. But then, when he talks, like, here, you see, like, these, like, oil splatters or, like, smudges and everything. And I'm just wondering, is that, like, because of Venba's association to, like, things that he's saying? Like, how she's perceiving his words, where it's like, hey, this is something I don't like, this is something that's like uncomfortable, like, because it changes from like a clear text box to this smudgy text box. Okay, Kana, sure. Did I even get any of the meat pieces? Maybe we can drive there next week, drop off some food. Oh, I almost forgot. Will your friend's car have enough space for some containers? I don't know. Why? I've packed a lot more of the biryani. I also packed some potis, pickles, and sweets. Did she give all the pieces to Gavin? Amma, I can't take that in the car. Why not? I've packed for your friends too. You can all eat. Amma, they don't want biryani. And the whole car will smell. I don't want them in my dorm either. You don't want any of it? Gavin, I put a lot of effort into making all of it for you this week. I didn't ask you to. Why are you getting mad? I know you didn't ask. But what will you even eat there? I don't know. There are cafeterias, instant noodles, whatever. I'll figure it out. My heart. It really goes to Venba. I can't believe she gave him all the pieces. He has a very specific thought process right now. I'm just eating Kuska here. He's essentially just eating rice, essentially. That's not healthy, Gavin. You can't eat out every day. Literally everyone there will be doing that. I'm just trying to be helpful. Well, you're not. Why don't you just take some of it? You don't have to eat it. I said no, Amma. I'm done with this. This is a fresh start for me. I don't want to smell like Little India anymore. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I know these feelings here. I just want to be normal. For once. It's like, just gotta let it go. Gotta. The language you speak, the food you eat, the clothes you wear. Only you should decide that, Kavin. You don't have to change who you are for us. But just be sure you're not changing who you are for anyone else either. There's a wonderful and beautiful culture that's a part of you. It would be a shame if you chose not to be a part of it. Just because you think it's not normal. Then why did we even move here? We should have just stayed in India. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell. It's just... There's no need to create a fuss over any of this. It's not like you're never going to see me again. I'll visit often, okay? Okay. And I'll call every week, too. So please try not to worry. Okay? Okay. That's really sad. Is that them? Yes, I think so. Who is that girl? I've never seen her before. Smart kid. This is why he didn't want us to drive him. Chip off the old block. A girlfriend, I suppose? There he goes. I suppose it's good that he's so independent and makes his own choices, even if they are so incorrect. Our choices were mostly made for us already. Whatever he chooses, at least it'll be his own decision. We just have to wait patiently for him to come back to us. Until then, it's just the two of us again, huh? Just like old times. Oh. We're still unable to get the secondary teacher position. Oh, did Kavin reach the university? Did he text or call yet? No. But we told him to text or call when he gets there, right? Yes. Well, maybe he hasn't got... Oh, he has. I kept waiting and got worried, so I finally called him. He just said he forgot to inform us and hurried to hang up. Well, it's a big day after all. I'm sure he has a lot going on there. Oh, sure. Let your son do as he likes. I'm not going to bother anymore. He doesn't want to eat what we make. He doesn't want to speak in Tamil. He doesn't even want the name we gave him. I'm done chasing after him. Yes, you're right. Oh, wait. He forgot his headphones in his room. I was going to bring it to him sometime next week. But maybe we should just let him pick it up whenever he's here next. Oh, he did? Of course not, Pavalan. We should help if we can. He uses those headphones all the time. It'll be hard for him without that. What? Oh, you made that up. Is there anything more fleeting than your anger towards Calvin? That's what being a parent is, I suppose. When Calvin said he wants to pursue writing, I was so happy. Finally, something we have in common. I wanted to show him all the works that inspired me and all the poems and stories that I love. And the ones you wrote too. I feel really emotional here having this conversation, actually. All the stories you read to him as a child were just ones you wrote on the spot. Yes, but I doubt he even remembers that. I don't know if he can read Tamil literature, much less understand it. I used to wonder why he wanted to turn his back on all the unique and special things his roots have to offer. But after that night in the park, whatever happened that night in the park? Did he get mugged? Did he get into a fight? Like, something happened, and we don't really know what happened. We can only assume, but I mean, I'm glad that, like, you know, nothing worse happened, but that still really sucks. Maybe he's thinking it's better not to be unique or stand out in any way. And I don't think we can blame him for that. I guess it wasn't the best decision to move. I don't get to write here. You don't get to teach here. It's hard for Gavin to be who he really wants to be here. Maybe you should have stayed. If you're going to suggest I would have been better off not moving here with you, my anger is going to be anything but fleeting. But come on. I know how much you miss home. Wouldn't you be happier there? If I felt like I didn't have anyone, then yes, maybe I'd be happier there. But I have Gavin. And I have you. Home is where you two are. I actually did tear up a little bit during that conversation. Like, it was just really emotional. Longing for those who have forsaken you diminishes the beauty of the soul. 2014. Wait, no. No. Please tell me no. Did Pavelan die? Like, is that why his picture and his glasses were right there? Please tell me I'm wrong. Looks like they got a new couch. The house looks to be in a better position. Condition. So what are we making here? So we can rotate? Okay. I don't know what this is, but it seems like it's almost like a potato consistency. So I'm assuming that it gets like deep fried. Yeah, okay, it gets deep fried. And we're just gonna wait until they start floating. Not using any tongs apparently, but yeah. The binoculars emote is cute. Okay. You've had a dessert that looks like this? Oh, really? Okay. How did you like the dessert? What was it called, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, so this is ghee, so we're adding oil. And I'm assuming this is like that rice flour? Maybe? No, it's a little bit looser, so... I wonder... So it is some type of batter, though. You think it was at a buffet, so you're not sure you even saw the name. It wasn't your favorite, but it was good. You think you had anise flavor. Oh, okay. Yeah, anise, like star anise, has a very strong flavor. So like, you definitely want to make sure you're not too heavy on that. Oh, this is like a takoyaki pan. So like you rotate it and it crisps up into like a ball. So like it's like a takoyaki pan, which I need to get my takoyaki pan from my parents' house. So it seems like she's doing like a checklist of different things to make. Oh, fish. Okay, slice. So we use the left click. Okay. And I wonder if we're doing steamed or is it gonna be grilled or steamed? Because we're making slits. Okay, and then we're gonna have the seasoning blend. We're gonna have it on the fish. Okay, and then we're gonna grill it. Or pan fry it, rather. So we don't get any names for these dishes here. But hopefully it'll be where like they name the dishes as like in the next part of the dialogue or something. Yeah, so she is just cooking away. Okay, so those are black peppercorn. So she's toasting the black peppercorn. Maybe this is, I don't know if this is cardamom or not. And we have our chilies. Maybe salt? No. Maybe like something like a garlic powder or something like that? Bay leaf. Okay, so this seems like more like a hot oil type of thing? Like a seasoning oil. And I think that was coconut that we were scraping off. Oh, pressure cooker. Okay, so this is a pressure cooker. You don't actually want to touch this. You can actually burn yourself. And then you add the coconut. I'm guessing this is cilantro. And we're getting a slight zoom in into the food. And then we have one more left to make. And it's chicken. So I guess we're just gonna wait till like it's ready to like turn. So it's gonna light up and that's how we'll know. This looks really good. You need to get some food soon. Yeah, I need to eat some dinner as well. But I'm not like hungry yet. Even though like we're watching like all of this food and everything, I'm not like hungry enough to eat. I did have some like bread and some whipped honey, whipped ricotta and honey, but like I didn't eat like a lot of it. It was just like this to nom on a little bit before stream. Oh, are we still waiting? We're just sitting out there, huh? Just waiting. I'll cook your favorite mutton. Hi, Amma. Thank you so much. Sure, Amma. I have a lot of plans today, but I think I can stop by for a little later tonight. New message. Oh, scroll. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, actually, let's look at the beginning of this. Good morning. Have a great day. So like she's like constantly trying to message him. And so this is November, and then we have December where like not really having a conversation. Happy birthday, any fun plans? Nothing. Kana might go to Hoppers today. They give 2 times points today. Happy New Year. Any plans? Might see some friends. Not much. Come home when you have time. It would be nice to see you. Not today, Amma. Maybe another day. Oh, good problem. No problem. Good night. And then there's a video. I wish we could play the video. Good morning, Amma. Saw this and it reminded me of you. Oh, we'll watch. Who are these people, Kana? Your friends? No, it's just a meme, Amma. Never mind. How are you? Okay, and then a slight conversation. And then more silence. More silence. It's Appa's anniversary today. Oh, that means he passed after Valentine's Day. Oh. Please call Sita Pati if you have time today. She's still trying. There's a free app. I will share it with you. I was just asking. Happy birthday. If you're free today, can you come home today? It's been so long since I saw you. And that's saying thank you for the happy birthday. And then like, sure, I have a lot of plans today, but I think I can stop by. Super. Sorry, Amma. Something came up last minute and I can't make it tonight. Oh. She waited so long for him. And like she literally cooked up this entire feast. Oh. All of that work. And like her husband's not even here anymore. Oh. I'm gonna have my tissues nearby. We are happy to inform you that your application for the secondary teacher position has been accepted. Silicon heartbreak. Read all the text in the phone. Without one's dignity, one becomes a puppet to many strings. The Bachelor of Arts. Oh. So Gavin. Great, but just so you know, that's not usually hung inside the house. But it's always hung inside the house, right? Oh, you just like to hang it inside. Okay. That's fine. I just needed something unique and interesting here. By the way, for the school lunch scene, I was thinking it'd be cool if it was like a super diverse table of kids and they all shared food from their different cultures. What do you think Priya's lunch should be? Chicken tikka? Spicy vindaloo maybe? Well, Priya is Tamil, so probably none of those. What if we show her eating nothing? Like, I would bring back my lunch a lot. I was too embarrassed to eat it at school. Maybe we can touch up upon that. Oh. That might not fit the tone of the show. It's just a fun scene that celebrates different cultures and cuisines that really represent Toronto. You must have a favorite dish your mom made or something, right? It just feels weird for me to write a scene where she isn't even a bit apprehensive about the lunch. I was terrified to even open the lid. I get we're celebrating it, but a scene like this would make me feel like I had worried about nothing when I wasn't. So I wonder who Chris Kendall is here. Yeah, I'll check my mother's recipe book. Let's scroll. Hey, Gavin, I wanted to ask if you had any cool references for set designers as they design Priya's home. They can do their own research for sure, but maybe there's something cool you have in your home. Something cultural and potentially obscure? Oh, I don't know, man. You've seen my apartment. It's all movie posters and games. There has to be something you remember growing up with your parents, right? Yeah. My mom left me a box of stuff before she left to India. And that's where we got into this conversation here. Okay, so Venba did move to India after a while. I wonder how long ago that was. Okay. If I have to give them a recipe, the least I can do is ensure it's authentic. I can't believe Amma didn't take the recipe book with her when she left to India, though. Whoa. It looks like she fixed up a lot of these recipes. I can't read the meal very well, but let's see. Ooh, idlis. This is putu? Oh, I remember making this with Amma and Appa. That was fun. Biryani, of course. Appa's favorite. Natu Kozi Kulambu. That's like the chicken soup, I think. She made this for me one time when I was really ill. This is the only thing I could eat without throwing up. I must have been around 5 then. I still remember the taste, the smell, and the day she made it. There was a phone call from India. The cooker was whistling. Amma fed it to me, but I think she was upset about something. I wonder what it was. Anyways, if I'm going to feature this recipe in the show, I better cook it once, at least. Oh, how helpful! She's drawn cute pictures of the ingredients needed. I'll go pick those up first, and then I can start putting it together. Yeah, and it's like it's really cool, nice that like they have like a cookbook. Like that's actually something that like since I've been cooking more like over the years, I try to do more Cambodian recipes, but it's also really hard because like every household does it a little bit differently. So like if I make like the chicken and ginger stir fry, it's gonna be different than how like another household's gonna make it. If I make call, the caramelized pork belly, it's gonna be different there. And I'm gonna be learning how to make a deal for my mom soon. She and I were having a conversation. She's planning on making it next weekend. And she actually said that she will try to take a picture or write down what she does so that she can give it to me and everything so I can learn that recipe and all that stuff. I would like to make banjiao. And I really should, you know, start learning how to make the beef on the stick. Like I know it in theory. It's just like doing like the angel wings though. It's just like it's tedious work and all of that stuff. But yeah, it's nice that like they have a book and everything. Most of the recipes I learn are like word of mouth. Like my mom would just tell me, is like if I ask her like, oh, how do you make call, she'll be like, so you'll need, like she'll just tell me the ingredient list, and then she'll say like you can like like wash the pork belly to get any scum and extra fat off. And then you put the sugar in, and you don't even know how much sugar. Like, so like I had to like kind of figure it out, and I change it every single time too. Then caramelize the pork and then marinate and da 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 da. So it's like, yeah, it's like it's just word of mouth, and you just kind of figure it out from there. So sometimes I do like watch like YouTube videos of like Cambodian American cooking shows videos to get like an idea as well as to like what I could be doing, what order should I be doing. I kind of reference like 2 or 3 videos to see like what is a common thing then. But yeah. So wait, it's interesting. It's interesting. Like actually from seeing it from Venba's point of view to now, where like all of this is in like Tamil. And so like when we were playing as Venba, you know, everything was translated because she understood Tamil. But like seeing it from Kavin's point of view, we can't make any sense of it. So we are relying on these pictures actually. So I'm assuming this is a tamarind paste and water, and you want to blend it and everything. So mix the tamarind with the water to extract its essence multiple times. So tamarind paste and warm water. Sieve. And you're gonna mix. The water changed color. I could add more water directly to this bowl, but that might dilute the extracted water. I need to find a way to separate the extracted water and the tamarind. So we're just gonna do this multiple times. Until we have extracted all of the paste. Okay, and this is everything we can get. That's as much as I'm going to get, I think. I hope this means that the tamarind water is ready. On to the next thing. Okay, so now we have some oil. I think he's using vegetable oil and not ghee. So we can't read any of this. There's no diagrams in this one. My Tamil isn't the most fluent, so I might not be able to translate this fully, but maybe I can do it step by step? I think I can make out a few of these words. Toast both of the grains first. That's such a cool detail. Like seeing the active translation and everything. I just have to figure out the missing parts, and we can go step by step. Though I don't really see any grains. Did I mistranslate something? Toast. I think spices, right? Rasam powder, mustard seed, chilies, shallot, curry leaves, salt, garlic and ginger, tomato. Okay, tomatoes is always last. So we want to toast mustard seed. Maybe the rasam powder goes last. Cumin. It's seeds, not grains. I can't count the number of times I've woken up to this sound though. How is it already smelling so good? Oh, I can read this part easily. Next, add red leaves and green chilies. So it's chilies here and curry leaves. I must have my words for red and green switched around. On to the next step. Add minced and crushed ginger garlic. So we have this. Add the minced shallots. And then add the garlic and ginger. It's usually around this time Amma has me waving away all the steam from the smoke detector. Yeah, we this would happen too in our household. So like anytime that it was like really smoky and everything, and the smoke alarm would go off, we would open the front door, and we would get like a kitchen towel and like just stand under the smoke alarm and like wave the towel like towards the smoke alarm, towards the open door to get it to not like go blaring and everything. I hated doing that because it meant like being under the source of the loud noise. But that's what we would have to do anytime the smoke alarm went off. What gives out the water? First add, that creates water, and then add water itself. Oh, so you want salt to draw out the moisture, and then you add the tamarind water. Oh wait, no, I fucked up. Tomatoes. Right, the tomatoes gives out the moisture. Tomatoes. Frying it seems to release a lot of water. And then you add the tamarind water. No idea what this says, but only 2 ingredients left, so season. And add to taste. This smell is really taking me back. Yeah, I'm so used to like when we're making the dussel, you have the finely minced mushrooms, and you add salt to draw out the moisture from the and to season it. But you would typically use salt to draw out moisture when you're cooking. So that's why I was thinking like, oh, create water, add salt, but no, it's the tomatoes. This smell is really taking me back. Anna was upset because of the phone call she got from home. Did I burn it? I think I remember now. I'm sorry, Appa. I'm sorry I'm not there. I know. I thought she was getting better. It's almost the end of the month, so I should be able to send you more money soon. No, it's okay. Let me at least be of use this way. Oh, her mother had passed away, I'm guessing. I can't read this part either, but there's not much to this. Just put everything in and cook it, I guess. So this is turmeric, salt, bone-in chicken, and water. So we're gonna add the water first. Add in the chicken. I'm gonna close... No, I guess we do throw everything in. I don't know, part of me is in my brain is telling me to like let it cook and then add the turmeric and the salt, but let's just do it. Wait, did we not? Oh, and then we need to put this on. There we go. Right, because the pressure cookers. I remember when my mom like bought a pressure cooker like before they became like really popular, like the Ninja Foodie and the Instant Pot and everything. So like I think we actually did have like a pressure cooker like this actually. So she would use it to make like caw, just so that it was done like within like 45 minutes and everything. Because then you could just like throw everything in and then leave it alone and it'd be perfectly done and everything. I should keep going. Whoa, that looks fantastic. Your dad uses cookers like that? You don't have much experience yourself? That's cool. What did he like to put in the pressure cooker, if you recall? And is there any interest perhaps for you to learn how to use a pressure cooker yourself? Chicken stock always has a golden color, but the turmeric is making it look extra nice. Oh man, should we even feature this in the show? Some corporation is going to start selling an overpriced turmeric chicken stock after watching this. Okay, Okay, last step. We just have to mix these together, I suppose. Rasam is usually water, but here it's fresh chicken stock instead. That's really cool. Wow. I wonder how Chris will describe this to the team. An exotic take on a chicken soup made from a variety of spices and aromatics. Gross. Coriander. Oh, it's coriander, not cilantro. Okay. Ah, that looks great, Amma. A lot easier than I thought. Let's see if it tastes anything like that day. You don't remember what he made with it. You'd probably have to see a recipe you really wanted to make that requires one before you think about getting it. That's fair. I mean, like, the appeal of like a pressure cooker is to make it so it's faster. So like if you don't mind like taking your time and like letting it simmer and like going back to it and all the other stuff, there's really not much need to have an Instant Pot. But like I think an Instant Pot is really handy when I'm making like Chinese boiled peanuts, or if I need to soak chickpeas or other beans or anything like that. That's where like a Instant Pot or pressure cooker can be really helpful. Coriander leaves and cilantro are the same thing. You think, I think you're right. I just keep like referring to them as separate things because like I have like coriander like seeds that I tend to ground whenever I'm like doing certain spices and marinades, and then cilantro leaves are the green ones, so that's how I kind of distinguish it. But I think, yeah, you're right, I think they're the same thing too. Amma, why are you sad? It's nothing. Oh. Did I do something wrong? Oh no, Kana, not at all. I heard from home. Your grandmother, Amma, loves her a lot. Sometimes people have to leave and go far away, and Amma will just miss her. Why is she leaving? It's natural, Gavin. Everyone leaves someday. Us too? It'll happen to everyone. I won't leave you, Amma. Or Appa. Oh. But you know, that also makes it really sad because like Venba wanted to like go home and see her mother and have her mother cook for her again. Like they were talking like, oh, I'll visit and everything. That didn't happen. Can I click? No? Okay, it just fades out. A humble porridge can taste sweeter than nectar when fed by the little hands of one's child. 2017. Okay, so I guess we're in India now. And so he's visiting. Oh, he's wearing his dad's glasses. Oh. And we're cooking. We're cooking together. I told you I'm terrible at this. It's easy, Gavin. Listen. It's all about temperature control with dosa. First, pour water on the stone to reduce the heat. Next, set the fire to the lowest setting. Pour the batter, And since the stone isn't hot, you can spread the batter easy. It's like, yeah, dosa. Add oil around the edges and turn up the heat. This will fry the batter and make it easy to flip once the edges are brown. Then it's done. Another disaster coming up. So first is the water to lower the temp. Then it's lowering the temperature. Then it's gonna add the dosa batter here. And then we're gonna spread it by rotating. Okay. And then we're gonna add oil to fry it at the edges. And when we see it brown at the edges, that's when we flip it. So like, right now? I thought I did everything right. Well, almost. Let me see if I can figure it out. Okay, I didn't let it brown long enough. So lower the temp, lower the heat, dosa batter, rotate. Your hometown has a place called Dosa Grill. It's one of your dad's favorite restaurants. Oh, nice! What was a dish that your dad likes to get from there? And what's a dish that you like from there as well, actually? If you ever ordered from there and everything. So, we still need to let it sizzle. Do we increase the heat? Okay, yes, we increase the heat. And then we flip it. There we go. That's what we forgot to do. We forgot to increase the heat. And then we'll lower the heat, just in case. We did it! Wait, no, wait. I did it. Oh, okay. So I did have to lower the heat. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, we're gonna try something harder now. We're gonna try uthapam. The dosa would be a bit thicker this time so we can lay all the vegetables. Oh, this is like the pizza one, right? With all the toppings. Yes. Not really though. So, we're gonna add the water, lower the temp, add the batter, and then we're gonna rotate it. Okay, now the toppings. You can just add whatever I like. Everyone's uthapam is different. Just make sure to add ghee first. Okay, so you want to add the ghee. Okay. Onions, carrots, green chilies, and idli powder. We'll do onions. I don't really like carrots all that much. I'm picky about when I eat carrots. Green chilies and idli powder. Bring up the heat. Let it get brown at the edges. And then we're gonna flip. Okay. And we're gonna lower the heat again. And we're gonna flip. Okay, we did it! You always like the dosas, but there are some Indian dishes you're really crazy about, like korma sauce dishes. And you always like the saag and palak dishes. Yeah, I really like palak paneer. So like, oh god, when I was in university, I was hanging out with some friends, and they brought me over to a South Indian event. Sikh. It was a Sikh event. So I experienced palak paneer for the first time there and everything, and it was really good. So that's always like a fond memory of mine when it comes to like trying out like different Indian cuisines. Is the palak paneer. Your mom's favorite is the palak paneer too? Nice. I also like chana masala, so like the chickpea masala. But I do like whenever we go to a local Indian restaurant, I like to get the lamb vindaloo with medium spice or mild spice depending on how I'm feeling that day. But like other times I do like to get the palak paneer or the chana masala. There's actually an Indian place around here, and they do like a lunch buffet every day, even on the weekends. So sometimes we go there to have that, and I don't always remember which one I get. We just like have those different things, and it's kind of like hit or miss as to which ones we enjoy the most at that time. But it's really cool because like they change it up every single time we go there. So yeah, I think I'm getting the hang of this. See, I told you it's easy. I haven't made this in a while. This was your Appa's favorite. You used to eat the tomato curries a lot, but you lost your tolerance for tomatoes over time and they bother you for some reason. It might be the like would you say it's like a stomach intolerance? Like your stomach gets upset or like acid reflux or anything? Cause like that could be the acidity from the tomatoes. That's usually a common thing I hear about for people that don't tolerate tomatoes is the acidity that it has. Kari dosa is dosa with minced meat. Yes, exactly. We're doing it with mutton here, but you can do it with chicken, beef, or whatever you like. You think the acidity is part of it, but there are some other weird things too though. Oh? Would you mind sharing? Or you don't think it's a full-on allergy though? I mean, like as we get older, you know, like our body does digest things differently. So it could be part of the acidity. It could just be like your body's just not processing a lot of it anymore. So it doesn't necessarily have to be an allergy. But yeah, it's kind of like onions. Like I had a friend who you know, he could have onions when we were like in high school together, and then he mentioned how he gets older, he can't do onions anymore because it doesn't sit well with his stomach. And it's not really an allergy thing then for him too. It was just more that his body just wasn't processing it and digesting it fully. So like it's kind of like this weird body digestion thingy majiggy. Oh wait, no, we need to add water. Cannot forget about the water. Lower the heat, add the batter, and then we're gonna rotate it. Okay, good job. Now we can start adding the curry toppings. Like uttapam, you want to add the ghee first, and then add the beaten egg as a coating, followed by the actual curry, and finish it with coriander. Okay, so ghee first, and then the egg. So this is like almost like making banchao, honestly. Add the curry, then the coriander. We're gonna raise the heat until it gets browned. And then we're gonna flip it. And then we're gonna lower the heat. And then we're gonna flip it again. Sometimes you would eat a heavy tomato dish, your lips would get a kind of an itchy feeling. Tomato also tastes strange to you sometimes. It kind of tastes like how potpourri smells. But yeah, you would also get heartburn and feel a little nauseous. You don't eat other high acidity stuff like citrus fruit either. It always gives you heartburn. Ooh. So maybe it's like a mild intolerance? So like, because that's what it sounds like. And our body does change every some years. Like, I grew up being able to eat shellfish, like shrimp, lobster, crab, and all of that. And now every so often I have a reaction if I eat too much of it at like in a short period of time. I actually break out in hives along my jaw. Or like if it's really bad, I'll vomit. And everything, or even like enoki mushrooms. I can eat it. I don't get an immediate reaction to eating it, but like my body will reject the enoki mushrooms that I will vomit, and I will be vomiting so strongly I am in pain, like physical pain, because of how bad it gets. So like your body does change every couple years and everything. I still eat shellfish, but like I have to eat it in moderation, like very like small amounts over a long period of time. Didn't get seasonal allergies until you're an adult, and you also got more bothered by perfume over time. Yeah, no, I get that. But at least, I don't know. I don't know what's better. Is it better to have gotten allergies later in life, or is it better to have always lived with allergies and not experienced certain things? Because like I think for me, it kind of sucks. It's like it depends. It kind of depends in terms of like what I think. Because like I think because I still eat things, I still consume things. I don't really mind it for myself, but it is a little sad that I can't have enoki mushrooms just because it's a popular thing for people to get for like Korean hot pot or butter plate at my parents' house, or side dishes and soups. So like I can't have enoki mushrooms and everything. Yeah, sounds like regular allergies when you get hives or throw up. Yeah. But I'm fine with like shiitake mushrooms, I'm fine with king oyster mushrooms, I'm fine with the cremini mushrooms. I just can't have enoki mushrooms. This is fun. Yes, it really is. But that really sucks though for you, Zeki, about like the acidity and citrus fruits and all of that stuff. That really sucks. Sometimes I think when you're dealing with like heavy acidic stuff like tomato sauce and everything, like pop like a potato in it, and apparently the potato will help balance out the acidity with the starch. So there's always that. You're a lot more bothered by the seasonal allergies and perfume allergies because they're so hard to avoid. You used to really like tomato dishes. You would eat them if it didn't bother you. Yeah, no, that's fair. It definitely is hard to avoid those allergies too. Do you get like an allergy shot for the seasonal allergies? Or like does your doctor suggest like taking allergy medicine daily even if you're not having allergy reaction? Because that's actually something that my doctor suggested to me, is to take allergy medicine every day to help kind of build my tolerance and everything. But I did not do that because I'm really bad at taking medication like that. Never had a shot, but you do take the allergy medicine daily. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how expensive it would be to do the allergy shot, but it's like from what Pooch was saying in the server, you could do like the shot like once a month or something like that, and that would help some people's like symptoms and everything. You're doing great, Calvin. You can start your own dosa restaurant when you go back. I know, right? I could probably run the best one. If there were restaurants that can serve dosas like this back there, you wouldn't have missed home so much and left, huh? I came here for more than just dosas, Calvin. Oh yeah, of course. I was just joking. Oh. Okay, well, you start eating these. I'll make the rest and then join you. Oh, no. I'll do it. Otherwise, they'll get cold before you eat them. Well, won't they get cold for you then? Let me do it this one more time at least. Sure, Calvin. Oh. successfully finished cooking the dosas. Amma, I have something to show you. It's the cookbook. This is Amma's recipe book. Have you been using it? Wait, I didn't fix some of these. You fixed those too? And you wrote in Tamil? Oh, this is great, Calvin. Is this all research for that show you're writing? No, Amma. Actually, I quit that job. Oh, why? I felt like a fraud. I took the job because it was the first place that would hire me. I suppose the showrunners felt I could offer a Tamil perspective. But I've distanced myself from all of that my entire life. I couldn't even speak the language fluently. What perspective can I even offer? I've acted like being Tamil was inconvenient for me my whole life. But now I'm acting Tamil when it is convenient for me? When there's a job on the line? I couldn't deal with it. I had no idea you felt this way. It's true, Amma. I'm just a tourist. And I wasn't there for you after Appa. And every time I wanted to apologize, I just felt too guilty to even face you. You've always said you stayed in Canada for me. I know how much it must have hurt you to come back here. How much I must have hurt you. And Appa. It was so sudden. I always thought there would be time to tell him how much he inspires me. Even the stories he made up when I was a child and read them to me until I finally slept. My writing can't hold a candle to that. If I'm writing today, it's because of him. I'm still just trying to catch up to him. Oh, this is really emotional. Like it's also it's such really good music backing for this. Oh. That's not why I came here, Calvin. You didn't? I came here because that's what's best for me. And even though it hurt me, it's what's best for you. What do you mean? I loved living here. The people, my parents, my job, everything. Leaving India was necessary, but really hard. I felt bad for leaving. And I missed it so much that I wanted to raise you like we never left here. It must have been suffocating for you. And after Pavilon. Well, coming back here and teaching all these kids has been great. If I had stayed there, I don't think I could have given you the space you needed. Also, I wasn't sure, but like I remember like looking at the name tag at the park, and the name of how they spelled Pavilon's name was not how they would write it here. So like they even butchered his name like at work, and that must have been really frustrating. Like to not have your name spelled correctly and everything. But yeah, that was just a little detail that I just remembered now. Thanks, Amma. How long are you staying for? Oh, we're doing a slight zoom out. I don't know, Amma. But this is nice. What about you? Do you think you'll ever come back to Canada? I don't know, Ghana. But this is really nice. And that is the end of Venba. This was a really nice game. I really enjoyed it. It was really interesting to actually cook and actually have a specific order to put the ingredients in and everything. Definitely there was some dialogue that made me really emotional. It made me think of my own family experiences and everything. I didn't cry as much here compared to A Taste of the Past, but this was a really good game, I think. I'm really glad to have experienced it and all that stuff. But it's definitely a very relatable experience. Especially being an adult now and looking back on how my parents might have felt, and even thinking of how Kavin might have felt as a kid and growing up and wanting to push away his culture, and then getting older and saying oh, you know, I feel this way actually, and that, and it was really nice to have that conversation between Venba and Kavin, and to be able to actually connect with each other and understand each other. That was so nice. That was really nice. And yeah, so so this was Venba. We're just gonna keep going. Couldn't have done it without Shandana. I don't want to mess up these names, but they're TikTok wizard, and special thanks to Wholesome Games. But this was good. I really enjoyed this. But also, I really like the direction, the game mechanic direction of being Kavin, and I mentioned earlier, but being Kavin and seeing the recipe and it all being in Tamil versus playing as Venba and having it translated for us to read. That was such a nice little detail right there. Not even little, it was just a nice detail. I think that was really cool. And you could actually play the different music actually that they had throughout the game, so that's really cool there. Oh shit! Okay, so you actually get so remember that dinner appeal thing with Jig? So it was one was Muruku. Oh my god! Okay, this is so cool. This is so cool. Okay, so you can actually pull up the recipe and learn to make it yourselves. Oh my god, this is so cool. They give you the ingredient list, the tools, the prep, the method. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. So it says 3 ways, and then you can actually go back and forth. This is so cool. Oh my god. Okay, I think if ever I'm gonna try doing some South Indian cooking at home, I'm definitely gonna be opening up this, cause this is so cool. You guessed that was definitely a savory snack and not the same that you had. Okay, so yours was more of a sweet snack than sweet dessert. But yeah. And here's the chicken rasam, the chicken broth soup. Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is so cool. Okay. Well, I'm gonna end this portion of stream here. But this was really cool. I really enjoyed Venba. And I'm gonna end at least the recording here.